I think this is it, girl. I'm really feeling it. It was beautiful on the inside. And I'm on my way back to my office. And I'm going to put in an offer. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to use the FFIEC GEOMAP. And this is a website that allows you to look up the income area for different census tracts and properties. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay, and so you see here, we're at the GeoMap website, which I'll have linked below. And we have here the year 2021 is already populated here, but there are options to look at prior year information. NACA is using current 2021. Okay, and so we want to punch in our address here. Let me make sure I can see it. Okay, so I've keyed in or pasted in our address here, and you'll notice I did not have to put the zip code. Okay, the system will recognize it. So when you hit search, the map comes up of this particular property address, and it is identified here on the map with a red dot. Okay, and we see off to the far left side, it matched the address. So it's good to kind of peek in there and look at your information to make sure you didn't do a miskey, because I did do that one time where I left off a number and it turned out to be a valid address and it pulled up the wrong information. So you just double check to make sure you put up the appropriate address. And you're saying, well, where is the income information? Right here where it says census demographic data, we click on the arrow and this information expands, telling us just what we need to know. So as a non-priority member, you would need the information that's on line number 6. The tract median family income is expressed in a percentage, and here we find it is 82.34. This is good. If we were interested in purchasing this property, then we would be able to do so because it's under 100%. And again, you only need to use this map if you are a non-priority member. Priority members can use, can go anywhere in terms of the neighborhood. There are no limitations or guidelines on the properties that they can access. But if you're non-priority, this number has to be under 100%. There are some exceptions, but they're very rigid. They have to do more with whether or not you're in the private sector, non-profit sector, a public servant, or if you're in a high cost area. Okay, so you're saying, how do I know that 82.34%? How do I see that expressed in dollars? If we look here, this is letting us know for this particular MSA, for this statistical area, the average income is $70,800. But this particular tract, again, is under that amount. And so if we wanted to see it expressed in dollars, we see that this tract for 2021, the average income for this area is $58,297. Okay, so that's expressed in numbers, but ultimately, as a member, just worry about line 6. And that tells you what you need to know. I look at this information before I even decide to view a property. If it's over 100, I just leave it alone. Okay, now let's say it was a new construction and you were trying to look this up we often find that if it is a new construction, it hasn't been recorded yet. So an alternative would be you put in the address. When it shows you that it's not found over in this far left corner, you can go back to the map. You can see where the property is on the map and find a blue number, okay? Which is the tract code, the blue number closest to that area to try to get an idea. So this isn't foolproof. So if you want to look it up using this particular number or code, you would have to select user select tract, which is over here again in the far left. Check that box. Then you go to the map and you check the blue number. And notice that information populated. There's the blue dot, the information populated, and here's a little demographic data. We could expand that, and it shows us on line 6 that this particular tract is 82.34%. Okay, so it's below. That's a good thing for purposes of the NACA program and non-priority members. I hope you found this information helpful. Again, just living day to day and hoping and praying for this home so that I can get the keys and move into my own home. So wish me well, say prayers and all of that. It is in the hands of Jesus. Have a great night. Thank you for watching. This is Shonda Divine Diva. Have a great day. Bye.